Welcome back once again. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for sharing them, and thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we shall be talking about information sources. So here, when you talk about information sources, we mean the materials, records, or documents that provide knowledge on a particular subject. So whatever information that you're going to get, let it be a newspaper, let me say any document, it's going to tell you something about a subject, a particular subject. So that is what you call the information sources, where we get the information. So here we have the types of information sources, and basically three types of information sources. We have primary sources, we also have secondary sources, and tertiary sources. So I'll be talking about one by one. I will, in this video mainly we are going to base on the primary sources. I'll be talking more about primary sources. So primary sources, this is just a direct and first-hand piece of evidence created at the time of event. So the first-hand information that you're going to receive, and that is called a primary source. Here I have examples of primary sources. But now I'll first talk about the characteristics of primary sources. Characteristics of primary sources, we have raw data, and here raw data is basically the unfiltered information that you get. For example, can be scientists when they're carrying out their original labs, they carry out in the original labs, they carry out raw data, they note down, they make their notes, and might have, so those notes are in form of data, whatever notes that they're going to make. So that is raw data, and this data most times is later analyzed. Yeah, it is later analyzed and interpreted in the secondary sources. Another characteristics is the originality. So originality, these sources which are the first to provide information about a particular event or subject. So when you talk about primary sources, they're the ones that give the first hand information. Yeah. We also have unmediated evidence. So this is so there is no interpretation or analysis from another person. The source itself is the evidence. So whatever information that you're going to get, there is no unmediated evidence. That source itself where you're going to get the data, that is the evidence. We also have time related. Primary sources are also time related. They are closely tied to the moment in which they are created, making them especially valuable for understanding historical and cultural media. Yeah, so primary sources are time related. So those are the characteristics of primary sources. I'll also talk about the examples of primary sources. So examples of primary sources, we have documents. In these documents, under documents, we have historical documents, and these historical documents, you can talk about the official codes like the census data. So here, when they carry out census, they're going to keep the records, so it's going to be in the history. So they are going to keep the documents, whatever results that they get from the census, they will keep it, and that becomes a document. We also have creative work. We have novels. So most people have read novels. In those novels, so that is creative work. We have novels, poems, artwork. Yeah, those are some of the examples in creative work. We also have oral histories. In oral histories, Oral histories, we can have testimonies. Let's say most people testify. We can have interviews, maybe at work with individuals directly. So individuals are directly involved or witnesses at the event. We also have artifacts. So here we have tools, clothing, everyday projects. So those are examples of primary sources. So I will also talk about the purpose, and this is more of the importance, the purpose of primary sources. So under the purpose of primary sources, we have the raw evidence. So primary sources offer unfiltered and mediated access to past events, providing first-hand accounts. So here you're going to receive the first-hand information. We also have research foundation. Research foundation in the way that they serve as the cornerstone of the original researchers, where a scholar can gather direct information and will analyze and interpret it. We also have direct connection. Now, for historical research, to understand events, figures, and all that, from the people, those who lived in them. So you get to find out that during primary sources, you're going to have direct connection with the person so that you receive the direct information. We also have pros of primary sources. When I talk about pros, I mean the advantages of primary sources. One of it is that it offers direct access to past, or it gives the first-hand information. We also have that it provides authenticity, original thought, and raw data. When I talk about authenticity, so it provides first-hand information directly from the source, reducing the risk of interpretation or bias. That is what I mean. I also have the cons of primary sources. When I talk about the cons, I mean the disadvantages of primary sources. So here we have that it is often require interpretation. You get the information, but you have to interpret and get to know whatever you've got means. So sometimes it is incomplete in a way that you can receive information and you don't understand it. It is not complete. So I'll end here for our video of primary sources. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.